everybody, my name is Katya Kinski. Welcome to my Pilates studio. As a Pilates teacher and former ballerina, I would like to share some of the insights on how to feel confident, strong and beautiful at any age. Today's video is all about arms. Some hard work will be necessary, but we must keep in mind that the arm cannot function by itself. It is connected to our shoulder blade or scapula. It is also connected to the clavicle. Clavicle is connected to sternum. Sternum is connected to ribs. Ribs connected to the spine. So this whole system is very important to address when we're doing any exercise. How much do you know about optimal posture? Let me just give you an idea what it is. If you're looking at your body from a side view, your crown of your head, middle of your shoulder, middle of your waist, the greater trochanter or the hip joint, your knee, and your little bone called malleolus must all correspond with one vertical line. Any deviation from that vertical line could be an issue. For example, exercising with heavy weights, but the posture is less than optimal. For example, you have a kyphotic curve, head forward posture. Those heavy weights could promote the problem even further. So first and foremost, I would like you to unfold those uncomfortable postural patterns before you start moving the arms in a healthy way. First, I would like you to address the position of your head, shoulder blade, ribcage and spine. Place your hands on your thighs and we're going to open the chest, push against your thighs and open the chest as far as possible. So pretend that your chest is a sail and the wind is blowing into it from behind and you're becoming more and more extended from the upper body. Release. One more time, open. See how my head is going further back when I'm moving the shoulder blades back. And one more time, open. In the future, I will be recording videos related to posture, so please subscribe to the channel and don't forget to press likes if you like the video. So next exercise, I want you to have a look at the shoulder blade and arm connection. Place your hand onto your shoulder. Try to lift the arm without moving the shoulder upwards. I don't want to see this, but rather shoulder stays down and the arm goes up. Please do it a few times to see if you're getting it perfectly. And the same when the arm goes to the side. This is the principle for any dance form, for safety and for presentation, that the shoulder stays down while the arms are moving. This is to prevent injuries. Let's try to do the same thing with the other shoulder. Open to the side. Whenever the arm is going to the side, try not to take it too far back. It should always stay within the center of your body, just in front. Now, we're going to do it together. First with no weights. Move the arms in little circles, but keep your shoulder blades in one place. Let's have a look from the back. When the arms are going up, the shoulders trying to slide down. So what we don't want is this. Okay. Then, to advance this exercise a little bit, I came up with two little weights. They're only half a kilogram. One is a cat food, the other one is kidney beans. So they will be perfect weights for us. I don't want heavy weights, but if you hold the weights close to your chest, it's very light. But as soon as you move the arms away, it becomes a whole new story. You can of course increase the weight as you go along. But for now, this little weights will be already challenge enough. So any weights of half a kilogram will work here very well. Notice that even such a small weight will affect the position of your body. It's tempting to move the body forwards and backwards in relation to the weights. Try to avoid it. Keep it very still while the arms are moving by themselves independently. So now we're disassociating our arms from scapula. Let's keep going for a little while. Doing great. Continue. Please notice that if you have shoulder pain, or if your doctor said that you have a condition such as frozen shoulder and a variety of other shoulder ailments, perhaps it's good for you to just keep the arms lower, under the 90 degrees. That also will be acceptable while you're building strength. But like usual with any exercise, please first check with your doctor if it would be appropriate exercise for you or not. But I'm going to increase the circles a little bit bigger. Okay, let's move on to the next exercise in our program. Very similar circle we're going to do on your back. If you're aware of Pilates technique, it will be very familiar exercise to you. We often do this exercise on the reformer with pulleys and spring weights. So the movement is very much the same like we did in the standing position. But when the legs are up 90 degrees, please make sure that your lower back is completely against the floor. You're going to pull your belly down as much as possible. I especially put the cushion under my head because it just helps the neck to facilitate the movement of the lower back down. Yeah, keep it there. Make sure that your lower back does not arch. Then we're going to reverse the circles. Keep your scapula in one place. You'll have intense awareness of it because you feel it now against the floor or against your mat. Then let's curl forward with your upper body and do little circles here. Those of you who feel it strong and keep the lower back down, feel free to stretch the legs forward at about 60-degree angle or 45, it's up to you, as long as your lower back stays on the ground. Reverse the circles. I hope you're warming up. And I think it's probably enough. Then we're going to take the same circles on your side. Perhaps I will take this cushion away. Lie on your side in this fashion. I'm going to call this exercise a door opening. Rotate your arm outwards. So what it would look, continue please doing it. Let me just slightly explain how it works. You're going to pull not just the handle with your hand, not with just elbow, but with the entire arm and shoulder blade. That gives you a lot more power. So rotate from the lower corner of the scapula down. You retract the shoulder and then you depress it. And of course the gravity is very different when you're lying down on your side. Carry on. We're going to do it for about 30 seconds to start off with and see how we go. Surprisingly, it's also more difficult than we imagined at first. I remember how difficult it was for me when I started. Now I can just go on forever. Only kidding, not forever. And then we're going to do an arm circle, very similar to the one that we did lying on the floor or standing. It is also a challenge, but make sure that you're not elevating the shoulder. You're staying the same. Pretend that your shoulder blade is pinned to the rib cage. Maybe reverse the circle. Feeling the burn. You can increase the length of the activity as you go along. So today I'm just going to give you a general overview. I want to give you a challenge and to do this video with me for 2 weeks and see how your arms are improving in tone and strength. Okay, I think that's probably enough for today. Let's solve the arms. So first, the opening of the door. Pull. Pull intensely. even slightly aggressively. Pull. Great work. Make sure that again your shoulder blade slides all the way to the back. Continue. You're doing really well. Even deeper on the shoulder blade, please. So as you continue, keep going. Let me remind you what it should look like. Pull the shoulder blade all the way back and down. So the arm is right in front of you. You stay down on the floor, please, for now. I'm gonna keep going. You will notice that one arm is a lot stronger than the other. Okay, that's probably enough of the rotation of the arm. And now we're gonna do arm circle, very similar. So don't lift your shoulder up, it doesn't look very good. Rather reduce the size of the circle. If all goes terribly wrong, of course you can just put the weight down and move the arm with no weight. Don't make a lighter weight. It's also an option. And as you get stronger, you can possibly increase this weight to 1 kilogram. So maybe something like a bottle of wine would be maximum weight that you can do it with. Reverse the circle. Are you feeling the burn? We're almost done here. Okay. I feel how my arms are starting to warm up. It feels really good. Next exercise is about triceps. We're going to take 2 weights. I would like you to bend your knees and lean forward. The reason why I do it to promote gravity for the use of your arms. It makes exercises more effective. So if I just do it like that in standing, it's not the same. But if I lean forward, immediately the tension on the arms will be very different. Very tempting here to fold your upper body forward like that. Yeah, please don't do it. Rather, lift your chest a little bit higher up and look forward. Make sure that you're sliding the shoulder blades down as you're doing it. Then it releases the neck. Continue stretching your arms further and further away from you and look slightly up, sort of in diagonal line. Then, same screwdriver to the back like this. Or rather not screwdriver, we were addressing it earlier as door opener. But screwdriver is actually also very good imagery for this exercise. So it will look like this. Slide your shoulder blades down all the way. So we're massaging all of our back muscles. We're reducing our kyphotic curve by doing this. And that ultimately what keeps us young and confident. This exercise is suitable for men and women alike. Carry on a little bit further. And the lower trapezius muscle, this one, must be used in this exercise. Okay, now arm circles to the back with the same intention. So scapula slides down, we're using the back of the arms very strongly. And we feel our shoulder blades and the entire spine being active. Okay, I'm happy with that. Next exercise will be very similar to what we had done just now. The only thing is we're going to increase the gravity even further by lying down on the stomach. Make sure to keep your body fairly low, shallow. Your nipples will be on the floor. Your pubic bone stays down, but legs on the floor completely. Relax your knees, press them against the floor. It's not about the legs, it's about your back. So squeeze your tummy, pull it off the floor to create a little bit of a space in between. If there's not much space, then you can just feel how your lower back lifts, and that's sufficient. In that way, you can access your thoracic spine much better. And you can hear how I'm losing my voice a little bit because it's very difficult to talk in this position because now my ribs are closed at the front. and do exactly the same exercise like we did just now in standing position. Shoulder blades must connect. Really open the chest. Open. So in our normal everyday life, we tend to use our biceps much more, and also our pecs, because we're lifting objects, we're hugging people, we are sitting and watching TV. All of that involves flexing the spine forward. Here I'm asking you to use the gravity against the kyphotic curve, bringing your back into optimal alignment. And at the same time, of course, your arms are getting better tone. Whew. Oh, that was good. And now, because exercise should be a lot more pleasure than pain, we're going to dance together. You can do dancing with no weights. You can use the little weights. I'm going to do a little bit of both. The music I chose for you today is Eastern music, because I just like Middle East. I like that part of the world, culture and the color that it brings into our lives. But you can do any form, you can do any style of dancing that you prefer, as long as your arms are far away from your body. Stretch. We're going to start slowly and then pick up the pace. Stretch. Most importantly, you want to feel the joy from your dance. Keep your shoulders down. Keep your arms far away from you as you're moving them, so not too close. If your shoulders giving you trouble, lower the arms a little bit. That's acceptable. Now I'm going to keep my arms still and just move the shoulders. I'm not pretending that I'm a belly dancer, but I just love this rhythm. Let's move on to next move. Stretch, stretch. Lengthen your upper spine as much as you can. Feel light. Pretend that you're on stage. Of course, you can do it half the speed. And now it's more about our biceps. And here it's kind of a punch. You can do it in proper punchy kind of way, or you can do it more stylized. Amuse yourself with movement. Then we're going to switch to the back of our body. And now single arms. Continue, 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 right until the end. Oh, that was wonderful. Thank you very much for joining me, and I hope that you enjoyed this video as much as I did. Sending you lots of love.